Violence happening thousands of miles away is impacting some people here in the Quad Cities. Why the uproar in Sudan has a local woman living in fear for her family.
Plus, the last surviving World War II Medal of Honor recipient has a gift for Quad Cities Gold Star families, what he wants to pass along to them.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News this morning.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Alexandria Ikomoni.
And I'm Redrick Terry. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News this morning. It hasn't been easy for one woman living here in the Quad Cities as she follows the unrest in a country 7,000 miles away.
The Sudan uprising began in December. People started protesting rising food costs and gas shortages. They wanted their dictator of 30 years out of office. Now, the military leaders arrested the president in April, but the bloodshed has only gotten worse, turning into a massacre. In a protest earlier this month, more than 100 people were killed by government-backed military forces. Local 4's Tahir Rahman shares the concerns of a woman in East Moline. We need to warn you, some of this video is disturbing.
We was just really crying. It's a serious crime, really, and it's hard to see it.
Zahur Adam is keeping tabs on her family. Right now, they're caught in the middle of a brutal revolution.
Some people, really, my brother is telling me, they tied them like to the power cord in the street.
All for democracy.
Some people, get killed. Sometimes even they just throw them in a river, in the Nile River. And why all that's for? Just because really they just asking for justice and peace. They need their voice to be heard.
And now, Adam is calling on her leaders and neighbors here.
It really is not fair what's going on in Sudan right now. They need the help. And if we can help from here, we have to step up and help them.
Protesters ousted their dictator in April, but now the military council won't let go of their power.
Stop this military rule right now and let just the Sudanese people elect their own president.
Just last week, police killed more than 100 protesters. Doctors in Sudan also say men and women are being raped by a paramilitary group.
My sisters, my brother, uncle, and cousin, they are all of them there, and they're all suffering, really. We worry about them a lot. All I was praying God to save them.
An internet blackout has made it harder for Adam to reach her family, but what she does know is that the situation has grown dire.
They just ask for food to eat, clean water to drink. There is none.
Tahir Rahman reporting. Now, a top diplomat from the Trump administration is in Sudan this week to meet with leaders and urge them to end these attacks. There are many campaigns online to raise awareness and funds, and you can find all that information at ourquadcities.com.
The Illinois Association of Truckers says although marijuana will be legal here, truck drivers still need to be held to a high standard. The Truckers Association says drivers will still be tested before they start their trucking jobs, but now also randomly over their career. The American Trucking Association told members of Congress it's putting an extra strain on an industry already hurting to find new workers.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says Iran was behind explosions that crippled 2 oil tankers in the Gulf of Oman. That development leads our national headlines this morning. The crews were forced to leave from both vessels. The Thursday incidents raised tensions and security concerns in that region. The U.S. later recorded an Iranian patrol boat coming alongside and removing an unexploded mine from the hull of one of the tankers. Now, they got away with that evidence.
White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders is stepping down at the end of the month. She's been a strong defender of the president during her more than 2 years in the position. Sanders said she's leaving to spend more time with her kids and would not rule out a political career in the future. The president has not named her successor.
An independent government agency has recommended President Trump fire his White House counselor, Kellyanne Conway. The agency says Conway violated an ethics law restricting the political activity of government employees while at work. The so-called Hatch Act does not require the president to fire Conway.
The Toronto Raptors are NBA champions for the first time in their franchise history. They beat the Golden State Warriors last night in a back-and-forth Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals. Injuries proved too much for the Warriors as the Raptors won 114 to 110. Kawhi Leonard was named Finals MVP for just the second time in his career, and this was also the Warriors' last game at Oracle Arena. That's 47 years after it first opened. That team moves to San Francisco next season.
Congratulations to them. A World War II Medal of Honor recipient has a new mission in the Quad Cities, and you can help him with it.
Yeah, Herschel Woody Williams is the last living Marine from World War II to receive the Medal of Honor. He earned it for his actions during the Battle of Iwo Jima. Local 4's Grace Runkle reports the 96-year-old now wants to honor someone else.
There's very little difference between combat in one place and combat in another place. It's people killing people. That's war.
96-year-old Herschel Woody Williams knows war better than most. His courage on Iwo Jima 74 years ago helped his regiment achieve their mission and neutralize a Japanese stronghold, an achievement met with great loss.
When you lose a loved one in war, that gives it altogether a different significance.
After that, Williams made it his mission to recognize mothers who lost children in war. But it wasn't long before a grieving father told him, "Dads cry too."
He couldn't have hit me any harder. Not only did it bring my senses to bear, but it shocked me.
That gave birth to the Gold Star Family's Memorial. His foundation has dedicated 48 and another 61 are in the works. He's hoping to put the next one in the Quad Cities.
For the sake of those loved ones, Gold Star family members living in this community who right now don't know each other.
Williams says the grief they feel is something few can understand, but bringing them together around a monument makes sure they get honored too.
I cannot put a value on the loss of life. There's no way. This medal, as proud of it as I am, I wear it not because of what I did, but because of the sacrifice of others.
Grace Runkle, Local 4 News.
A fantastic story. And you can hear Williams tell his story tomorrow morning at the Rock Island Arsenal. We provided details for you for that at ourquadcities.com.
The first ever Portillos in the Quad Cities is now officially open.
Oh, we are excited. When we first heard about it, we just couldn't wait for the grand opening.
We have been here every day since they had the soft opening. We are Portillo-holics.
I love the word Portillo-holics, guys. The popular chain has been busy in the soft opening back in May, but officially opened yesterday. There was a line of customers before they even opened their doors, and crowds picked back up again with dinner rush as well. Portillo's is now open every day from 10:30 until 10:30, so you can get your great hot dog or cake or whatever you go there for. You can now get it right here in the Quad Cities.
You saw the Italian beef there as well. I mean, this, I was so happy. This is finally open.
See, that's
everybody's just singing and having a great
Yes.
time. I mean, that's just the kind of place that Portillo's is over there.
Yeah.
It's obviously, you get the good atmosphere. You get great food to go with it.
Yes.
Can't wait to get out there.
I want to, but I hate crowds. I just know that it has to be packed to the brim right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I was talking to somebody else at the station, and they were mentioning that, yes, it's packed, but they moved through
I was going to
pretty
say,
quickly.
maybe the soft opening
Yeah.
helped that a little bit. Everybody's not completely going nuts over it because it's been open for a little bit.
Yeah. You should do
Maybe.
it.
I'll wait
I'm going to do
a
it.
couple weeks.
Yeah.
A couple weeks.
I'm
Alrighty.
excited.
Here today, if you are headed out, today, you'll see Redrick there. If you are headed out, we are going to climb back into the mid and upper 70s here today. 58 right now, though, not a bad morning. Road's kind of clear, so get out now. Go while you can.
10:30.
Before it all picks
Got
up
5
too much.
hours. But,
Oh, well, I'm just talking about the bridge, you know.
Oh,
okay.
we're on.
That too. Hey.
We got Portillo's on the mind over here.
Get in line right now.
Yeah.
Be first in line for sure.
Makes sense. That's a good strategy.
I need to go for the cake. I've been hearing a lot of great
Yes.
things about this cake.
Cake shake.
Or the
Cake
cake shake.
shake, okay.
I mean,
Both.
either get both. Why not?
Okay,
One of
yeah,
each.
dessert
Splurge.
fest.
It's payday. Come on.
Let's
All right.
do it.
Things coming up. 2 A-listers have teamed back up where you can catch Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston on your connected screen.
They always are a great time. But we've got that and more a little later in your entertainment report.
Time now, 5:39. Your forecast is next right here on Local 4 News this morning.
WHBF is local for you. with Frederick Terry, Alexandria Ikomoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News this morning in high definition.